So what if we want our table to have a dark background? How do we go about that? It's still about your colors and the rest of them. So let's assume we want to give this a very dark blue, right? So I'm going to select this color. Yeah, let's go with something like that. We can, but something. This is deep enough now, but you're not seeing any cell in it, any color. So I'm going to select the white color for the test. Sorry, I selected the dark one rather. I select the white one. I think this color is too sharp. We're just going to make it a dimmer. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with it. So what about the lines in the tables? I'm not seeing them clear. How do we do? So you go to line color, right? Line color. You select. I can select this light blue, right? And then I'll come here, click on that button to put a border across all the cells that are highlighted. Now you see this how this table looks like. So it's making some bit of sense, right? It's looking presentable and the rest of them. Yeah, I can also decide to make maybe here to here difference from the column, from the header column, or sorry, the header row. So how do I do that? It's just a bit of expertise too. I can make it lighter, just a bit lighter, right? You see, it's a bit different, but it looks similar. So now these techniques can also be used to highlight whatever rows you want to call your column rows or your total rows, your total row. Yeah, a total row is maybe a row that comes at the end of the table that sums up or calculates the average of whatever you have put in a table. Let's say you are looking at students, gender, but now we don't need the location. We may not even need the age and the date of birth. But in place of location, we are looking at English. We are looking at their different scores. English, and maybe we are looking at maths, right? And maybe I'll just strike this out. I'm using the one of the delete tricks I showed you. Yeah. So this was formerly a test column, but I'm going to change it to a numeric column. This scores are too poor, so I'll just upload everything, and I'm clicking here to give me the highlights I need. I want to also now I'm populating it. My students are brilliant, so I'm going to give them quite a number of scores that are high, but just for mix-up sake, let's do some. Let's just tweak something. No, 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 not 30, please. That's too low. None of my students are that way. Okay, so 59, 68, and 90. Okay, so I just produce something and I'm going to put it in the mass column, right? I'm going to put it in the mass column. I'm going to put it in the mass column. Okay, so now what are you seeing? These things are aligned to the left. I don't like that. Remember what I told you. You can click here to put it in that. It looks okay. So what is the total score? Do you really need the total score when you're calculating this? Now total can apply to this place. This your Excel is actually automatically building what I already did. Now total will now be equal to already diving into formulas, but that's fine. It's just the basics plus this one, right? And I hit OK. It calculates this. I drag it down, right? Now this is the total. Now how do I impute this? This is actually different from the formatting. What do? I can come here and highlight all this, and I press Ctrl C. Now I'll highlight all this, and when I want to paste, I'll right click and say paste formatting, right? Just formatting it. When I click it, it takes that shape of what others were. I can decide to make this column. Now this is like a total column, right? I can decide to make it even darker, just to make it different from the rest. You get? So I can decide to make this one a bit lighter so that the difference can be clearly seen. Okay, which color should I use now? Okay, that's too okay. Fine, let's use this. Now, this is a total row, right? This is a total in this context, a total column, right? Now, what about the total row? I want to get a total row. So I've selected where I want to have a total, and I'm going to click on one of the easiest way of having auto sum, right? It has given me total of all this. This is now the total of this. This is the total of everything on the maths, and this is the total column. But the truth is that I don't need the total. I'm actually looking for an average, not the total. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to tell it to give me the average. And here it is, that's calculated for me. I don't want to have random figures that are just popping up there, so I'm going to just click this comma to reduce it to 2 decimal places, and I'm fine by that, right? And I'm going to put it to be in the center, and then remember our formatting for column. I can just make, maybe I'll just put this from here to here. Okay, let me format this way first. I'm going to make it yeah, I think we use this, yeah, total, yeah. Oh, I didn't click it, sorry. I think that's the one. Now I'll click on this, and remember that I have figures here, so I'm going to click on the color I want to be white, and of course I need to make it bold. Control B, and I can go ahead and click it there. Now this is 11 as the total. I can decide to increase it to a bit here, so it's making sense. Now I'm going to align these to the middle. Okay, it's already aligned to the middle, right? And here we are. So what about margin? Now if I type total here, or rather, sorry, average, it's okay, right? But it's not looking too splendid, so I can decide to merge it. So I right click from E to G16, E16 to G16. Now merge and center. That's the tweak. You see, that's the final state of our table. Merge and center. Is how beautiful this looks like. Let's change it to another formatting, maybe light colored work. Yeah, let it be lighter. It's too dark. Okay, now I'm going to first of all revert the text to automatic. It's still there. Now I'm going to revert the color of all the cells to maybe something light as this, right? And now I'm going to make this ones bold. They're already bold. For that particular one, I'm holding my control button. I select this one again, and still with my control button, I select here. Now these are the columns I want to make different, right? So I'm just going to go, I don't know, sorry, not this one. That's for the font color. So I'm going to go ahead here. Maybe I'll select a deeper blue. Yeah, something like this. Okay, this is better, right? So you get it. Now what about my lines? Lines is not captured yet. So I'll just go to this line. Remember the line color or the border color. Yeah, the line color. You change the line color to, I think it needs to be dark now, right? It needs to be dark. So let's use something dark, and I'm going to select. I don't want to draw a line. I just want to line color. Make it dark. Yeah. Now I will come here again. Okay, it's wanting me to draw a line, but that's not what I want, right? So oh, sorry, that's not what I want. So I'll just click here. Yeah, all the things, as you see, that's another variation, but the same details. So this actually how to create, impute data, do the totals, highlight the total column. You get. So I think we have done justice to this particular trend. We have done justice to this particular trend. We have been able to change the font style, change the size, change the font colors. We have been able to change these colors in the cells, cell colors. We have been able to change, align text to the left, to the right, and to the center. We have been able to match cells, and I challenge you to get something, a different table entirely, and let's see what you can get up to. Thank you, and see you in the next one.